Welcome to Phoenix, capital city of Arizona.
Just landed in Phoenix, headed to grab my bags, man. My guy, Pace Morbey, who I met at We Live, is scooping me up from the airport, man. Generous enough, let me use one of his cars, man, while I'm in town. I think we're going to an appointment that he's got set with a seller. Riding around, man, checking the city out, and gonna link up with the TTP man himself, Brent Daniels, man, so y'all stay tuned, man. I'm here in town to get with Steve Trang, Real Estate Disruptors. Gonna do a killer interview with him tomorrow, man. I can't wait, I'm pumped. Gonna give the people what they need. And then speaking at his RIA Thursday night, man, it's gonna be sick, man. So documenting this trip for YouTube, keep you guys up to speed, man. I want you guys to enjoy this trip with me. Enjoy the experience, man. Peace.
Pick up that phone.
What are we about to do, Chris?
Man, here in Arizona, Phoenix, kicking with my guy Pace, man. This guy's hospitality is crazy. This guy let me use his car, so I didn't have to spend a whole bunch of money on Uber. So shout out to Pace, man. I'm getting ready to link up with TTP himself, man, Brent Daniels. We're gonna do a quick podcast, talk about some stuff that's working for me in my business, some stuff that's working for him. And man, the birds are chirping, man. It's a beautiful day in Arizona, man.
How do you feel about having Chris on, Brent?
I love it. I'm super excited about this. Chris and I are going to break down. Him and I both have a shared passion, and that is talking to people. That is cold calling. That is getting deals from being proactive in cold calling. So it's going to be absolutely bananas because it's always great to get other people in from different parts of the country and prove that it can be done anywhere. Big markets, small markets, it doesn't matter. It is effective. It is the most profitable because you got to keep the money. You're not spending a ton on marketing. So it's going to be absolutely bananas. I'm excited. As you can tell, let's get this going.
Oh, yo. We decided to change it up on you. We are going to go into the studio.
Okay, cool.
I saw you grab your camera, and I was like, all right, switcheroo. You want to know the secret code to the studio? Damn.
Nah, you just lost some momentum, man. Life happened, all right? That's just part of the process. Life's hit me a few times, pretty damn hard. You bounce back from that. It's just something you got to get through, and you got to walk through that and stand tall in it. This is what you got to do, man. Right. Knock on doors, all right? Save up the 150 and save up for a couple of months. It's going to take you a little bit of time, man, but save up 90 days of $150. All right?
Okay.
What is that, $450? All right, so now you got $450. You got to go buy a list, get some good data. So this is going to be the challenge. Don't cheap on the data when you go get the data. The data drives the whole thing.
Okay.
All right? Save up the $450, go buy some data, and pick up your phone, man, and start making phone calls.
I'm just looking.
Hey, will you get a photo? Will you get a photo of all four of us?
Yeah.
So I got to come to AZ more often, man.
Yeah,
It's awesome
sure.
out here. We just left from getting some phenomenal ramen. Shout out to Jamil. The cod was great. The Vegas roll was great. Man, we're headed to Steve Trang. About to go smash this fucking podcast, man. Gonna go kill it, get the people the information they need to succeed and win. And Steve, man, I'm gonna be on time, man. And when you see this after the fact, you're gonna realize, like, dude, this dude's a monster, man. He just locked in and showed up right at 2, man.
Exactly, 159.
Yeah, man. And then we got Steve's RIA tomorrow.
Steve's response, I will end you.
All right, we got 20 seconds. You
gonna
ready?
Keep the water off the table?
No, you can put it up here.
Okay. All right.
We ain't fancy.
Well, hey, look, man, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you, dude.
We'll do it, man. We'll do it.
All right, got 10 seconds. Anything special you want to say, don't say?
Nah, I trust you, man. I know you got me.
No, I know him.
Yeah.
And so he says, hey, meet me at one of my properties tomorrow, and we'll talk and I'll show you some stuff.
When you're shaking hands, man, and helping the people, you got to keep your breath right. You can't be in everybody's face, Frank. Staking, bad breath. So, me and my guy Bobby Digital, man, we just had some wings and salad. I'll let you guess who had the salad and who had the wings. But we're just getting a quick toothbrush in. We're getting ready to go into Steve Trang's RIA. We're here at the Tempe Marketplace. Last 24 hours, man, have been absolutely insane. Brent Daniels TTP podcast yesterday. We just crushed and smashed Real Estate Disruptors yesterday afternoon. Now I'm hooking up with my guy Steve Trang again. Shout out to Steve for letting me drive the spaceship. The 2020 Tesla was crazy. All right, so we're getting ready to tear down his Tempe RIA. We're gonna get the people what they need, get them the information they need. Guys, let's keep it going. Stay tuned. Thanks for following me on this trip. Peace. Arizona and Phoenix is a huge place. But the reality is everybody's calling the same list. There's only so many lists, all right? So we're all calling the same homeowners on the same list, and we're all trying to have the same conversation. In my office, on the whiteboard, I emphasize this heavily. It says, speed is life. I want to get to a deal faster than you can get to it. So when the person says, hey, what's your offer? We want to have an offer. All right, we want to be intentional about making sure that we can have speed inside of our business. Because the reality is, if you got a full-time job and you work 2:30 to 8:30, whatever the case might be, you could be in a situation where you talk to a seller at 1 o'clock, you can't go look at the property today because you got to go to work. And so what do you say? Hey, I can come look at the property on Saturday. Well, if you're telling the seller that, man, I'm giving them an offer today right there on the phone.
Having Chris on the show was a blast. You know, it's always a pleasure meeting with someone that's got a big heart, but also has that relentless personality. So you know he got there through grinding. So, you know, it's just always great to meet someone that you get along with, resonate with. So, you know, I even though I barely just met Chris, I really bonded with him really well because I think we really connected on the heart side and the grit side.
Listen, guys, just finished speaking at my man Steve Trang's RIA. Super dope environment, great people. Told my story. We got into a great Q&A session. Answered a ton of questions about what works for me in my business, the different things that I'm doing on a daily basis. It was really cool, man, to be out here in Arizona, do Steve's podcast yesterday, but then come into his local ecosystem and talk with people that are actively looking to do deals. Get to that first deal right here in Arizona. Really super cool, man, to answer their questions, be of service, and see how I can help those folks out, man. So this has been a crazy trip. Arizona, man, you've done me great. I will absolutely be back to connect with everybody out here, man. Hit me up, the Chris Jefferson on Instagram. Peace and love to everybody.
Oh, he's dope. Chris is dope as F. Chris is dope. He's really dope. Smart guy.
Chris who? I'm just kidding.
You got me. Damn.
Actually, it was awesome. I love Chris, even when he did the podcast. I've been following him for a while, and he's got tremendous knowledge of the business. He's been doing it for a long time, longer than me actually, but he's definitely somebody that you can reach out to, is very knowledgeable in the business. Not only knowledgeable, but is actually doing the business as well. So that's a huge thing to look for on someone that you want to follow. And Chris is up there for me as well. So he's great, and he's someone that you can trust.
Dude's killing it, you know, to see someone that was struggling. You know, it took him 2 years to get a deal, and I'm over here stressing like we're coming up on 4 months, and we haven't like fully closed our first deal yet. You know, so it puts you into perspective. Like everyone has their own time. Just keep putting in the effort, keep grinding, man. And it's gonna come.
the Chris Jefferson right there.
My God.
He's the guy.
It was good, man. He kicks ass. Gonna be hitting him up on Instagram to hopefully get some more knowledge, and it was good.
It's an everyday person story is what it is. So you can relate to him because he came from nowhere to something. So I think that's what we all strive for.
Hi, this is Paul Rowe, and I came down to see Chris Jefferson all the way from Richmond, Virginia, and he's here at Steve Trang's event, the Real Estate Disruptors. Fantastic information. Check him out on Instagram. Check him out online. Join their Facebook groups. If you're interested in wholesaling, you're interested in flipping, you have to check out these guys' content.
When you're thinking about getting involved in the investment world, this guy not only epitomized adding value, think outside the box, creative, he's done it all from development to infill loss to wholesaling, and he's a beast with the cold calling too. But what's more importantly, he's recession proof. When the market shifts, he will be not only standing, he's going to be thriving, not surviving like a lot of other gurus who may not make it, all right? Shout out to Young King. Look at him, keep crushing it. Salute to you, Chris.
Steve always packs the house, but Chris Jefferson brought all kinds of value. He brings perspective from having the very humble roots and a very long journey to his first deal. 2 years, man. 2 years to get to his first deal. He's still here. He's one of the largest, most prolific wholesalers on the East Coast. And so seeing that, hearing that journey was inspiring. It inspired me. It inspired a lot of people in this room. So if you are not showing up to these meetups, you're missing out. This place is the spot to be.